What if Legacy Console Edition kept getting updates? Today we'll be playing Reconsole. It's a mod pack designed to emulate the feel of old Minecraft. Well, Legacy Minecraft, more like it. As you can see, it currently says up there Xbox 360 Edition, because I'm currently using a Xbox 360 controller. I personally didn't plan on Xbox 360. I just have this because I needed a controller that to work with my PC well, and yeah. As you can see, the background is the aquatic update. That's mostly because I changed it to be that, but I could take it off and just use the one they made for this, but I won't. Also, you can change your skin to the ones that used to be here in the console edition. Sadly, I can't really use any of them because, well, I can use them, it just doesn't load in correctly. I'm not sure why though. Currently I'm using the slime because I personally like it more than every other one. I'll quickly just... Okay, so in this mod pack, it adds a few stuff. As you can see, a mod menu with everything possible, like this, just everything possible. Like if I press A, it opens this and shows me all the possible ones that are currently here. Also, I can do all of this. I can do a lot of stuff with this. It's called Bedrock skins, and you can use just skins. Then there's F3. Makes sense why you would use it, and all of these stuff. Wait, here, all of this. And, well, yeah, you understand. There's a lot of stuff. Here, in the settings, a control too. Like I said, you can use controllers. You can even customize their controls. As you can see, you're gonna see this in a second. I'm using a zoom thingy. But yeah, that's not really important. Then in the settings, game options, all of this stuff. But then you can press Y on your controller if you're using an Xbox, and then there's extra stuff. See? Then if you keep going to audio, same thing. Graphics, same thing. User interface, same thing. You get it. Then there's sodium. There isn't much you can do here, just basic sodium sums. But as you can see, shader packs. You can use shader packs. There, a few shader packs come installed with the mod pack. I disabled some. Also, if my version is a bit different from the one that you installed, is because I got rid of some mods that I personally didn't like Lambda Grass. I don't really enjoy how it looks. Then there's also the minigames. These three, I remember playing a lot in back then, but I don't remember Fist Fight. I'm not sure which game this is. I mean, game mode. But yeah, let's get into worlds. As you can see, I've got a few stuff here, some of the tutorial worlds, and then test, because I just wanted to test the game a bit. Here is every single mashup world that was in the game, and some, not all, but some of the tutorial worlds. As you can see, here are all of the tutorial worlds that got updated or added in the game. Tutorial 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, blah blah blah. As you can see. And if you didn't know, I know most of you people might have known this, but TU stands for title update. But yeah, I might do some. I might check out every. I might check on everything here at some point, but not right now. Also, there's servers. You can add one, as you can see here, or you can join the official one, which I haven't done so far, because I'm not sure if I should, because I've took out a few mods as I said before. But let's get started with world creation. Here, if you played all Minecraft, you would remember all of this. You would remember this. If you're on a controller, if you press your keyboard, meaning A, this comes up. This is how you type with the controller. You can use X to delete, as you can see there. LB and right B, LB and RB to move around on the thing over there, and you can use left stick down. You can then type big. Let's test. Let's name this world. 360. Then you can press. I'm not sure what button this is on the keyboard. I mean on the controller. It's a start button. Then it saves. As you can see here, boom, boom, boom. Creative, hardcore, and survival as always. Then normal, easy, peaceful. All of this usual stuff. Then you're the texture packs. You can also do this in your settings, but you can always choose what world uses what texture packs, and I really enjoy this about this version. I personally use the Minecraft classic texture packs. It's the one it's the one that's most original. I mean, closely related to the legacy versions. Then there's also the PS4 one, basically making it using concept aspects of PS4, Pirates of the Caribbean, super cute, Egyptian, Norse, blah blah. Personally, from all of these ones here, the ones that I like the most is Festive, Plastic, and where is it? Halloween. These are the most iconic to me, in my opinion. But if I had another one that's a close fourth that I would like, it would be this one. And I didn't really use it much, but I remember it being very good. But anyway, let's get into the more options. Here, you can set a seed, the same way as before. Then find balance seed. This is it's for the Modpack, I think. I'm not really sure, but it's only here when I play the Modpack. Then there's world size, meaning how big it is. Infinite, nor Minecraft. Large, it's a large map, not infinite. Medium, smaller than large. Small. Classic is the classic way of everything else. Biome scale, blah blah blah. Same thing basically, but with biomes. Here is where it gets interesting. As you can see, default super flat, large biomes, amplified, single biomes, and then, as you can see, there's an extra one, and that's classic world generation. What you can do here is pick what preset or time of Minecraft you would like your world to resemble. You can't use your controller here anymore. That's why I'm switching to mouse and keyboard. Also, as you can see on mouse and keyboard, this is what you can see as the mouse. On the beta version, just normal beta stuff. Beta 1.7.3, then beta 1.1-02. I never played neither of these, but I know both of them. Oh, this one more, this one not so much. Then there's Skylands, was meant to be Notch's End, and Pocket Edition, which is basically just for the phone. Then here's alpha, way more. So alpha and indev. So alpha and indev, you can see just 2 from the alpha, because I mean, no disrespect to people who enjoy alpha, but there's not really much to do in alpha from the biome and map size. Then indev, 2010, so like the month and day again, month and day, blah blah blah, and year, of course. Then finite. This is indev. This is where the maps are smaller and just not big. And yeah, you know, now you understand what I'm trying to say. Not big. Indev. What was in indev? Indev paradise, same thing basically. Woods, just everything is woods. Indev hell is basically just the nether in the overworld. Classic, it's just the original Minecraft. Here's early releases. Beta 1.81 is like, it's newer. This is where you could say the generation is newer. Then 1.9 pre-release free, and the first generation of modern, fully modern Minecraft. 1.00, then 1.1, 1.25, and 1.64. Then, as you can see here, large biome. It's all the presets from before, but large biome. Early release amplified, same thing. And then here comes major release. Here, it's a bit different from the other ones. It's less, but essentially more. With 1.20.2, it's the terrain generation of 1.20.2, as it says right here. Large biome, same thing, but bigger. Amplified, even bigger, just basically taller. Pocket edition 1.2. It's 1.12.2 with the Bedrock edition biome and terrain generation. Not really sure what it means because I haven't played this one. Then there's 1.17.1. It's the newest, basically, terrain generation. As you can see, exactly what it says here. Large biomes, amplified, blah blah blah. Same thing as before with the Bedrock one. Then here comes Beta Custom. This is where it gets actually interesting, not like I said before. Here you have, like, if you have ever watched Minecraft players say, do a challenge like surviving 100 days in the Beta Skylands, they would basically, I'm not sure if that actually exists, but if they did, they would basically use this, a preset with beta in mind, but in the sky, of course. Then Beta Islands, or Isles, it's where you start on an archipelago surrounded by a large ocean and other islands. War World, it's in the name. Ireland, I'm not really sure what this means. Oh, floating islands are scattered throughout the sky, and this is customizable. These are already where it gets customizable. Where was I? Correct. I was at Caver's Delight. Here in Caver's Delight, it's basically just with hilly and mountainous terrain. Basically 18 or 17? I'm not really sure which update it was that added the huge mountains. Basically that, but in beta. It's also customizable. Beta Mountain Madness, basically the same but even taller or bigger, I think. Never played it, neither of these, neither of them. Nothing here I played before. Drought, I think basically just means zero water. I mean, yeah, I mean, makes sense. Then Beta Caves of Chaos, huge caves and heights. Yeah, makes sense. Then Beta Large Bars, I think just bigger biomes. I mean, it usually says it right here. Beta Xbox Legacy. I think this, like, it's basically just how Beta Xbox Legacy looked like well, basically Xbox 360 edition early versions look like. Then Beta Survival Island, Tiny Island, Endless Ocean, Beta Vanilla, Terrain Generation of Beta 1.7.3, and most vanilla biomes. Here is the release custom. Here I've only played technically two, being these two. I've tried both of them because I wanted to see how they are. They seem the most interesting in my opinion. Here, Snow and Snowier. Terrain generation of Minecraft 1.17.1 with newer biomes, larger biomes 4 times the scale, and amplified. Then release hybrid. Most vanilla biomes with the terrain generation of 1.6.4. Then large biomes 4 times the scale, same thing, and amplified, same thing, just amplified. Waterworld, in the name, it's huge water. Ireland, same thing. Caver's Delight. Caver's Delight seems very interesting. I would like to try it at some point. Maybe I'll do a video on it. But it's basically the same as the beta version of a different name. I'm not sure what it's called now in beta. But it's hilly and mountainous terrain. Mountain Madness. Huge mountains. Drought, no water. Caves of Chaos, same thing. And here is where it gets interesting. Here's the Legacy Console Classic. I think this is for like the Nintendos. I'm not sure. This is for the original consoles that had Minecraft, basically. Xbox 360 and I think PS3. I'm not really sure. Small was definitely for the Wii U and for the Nintendo. Correct me in the comments, I'm not 100% sure. I'm never really good with this type of stuff. I just play the game, I'm not really in tune with everything old. Medium was most likely for... I'm not really sure what medium was for. Yeah, but anyway. Legacy Console Large. This was most likely for the PS4. I'm not 100% sure, but that's everything here. Also, I'll be using one here because I would like to have from 1.2 blah blah blah. Back to more options. Here, everything from before, blah blah blah. Everything that's in the game too. Personally, I like improvements for Minecraft. It's interesting and it's very nice. Here is everything extra, basically. First thing I always turn on, it's basically cheats, host privileges. I'm not sure what this does because I've never really flown with the Elytra. I'd always just turn it on because I read speed limit for the Elytra will be removed. Thinking, oh, that's gonna be pretty cool if I had an Elytra, which I never have. Keep inventory? Call me a pussy all you will. It's not fun losing everything in Minecraft. It's way more enjoyable having stuff that you died with than losing everything. Then starter bundle I don't turn on, but everything else I leave the same. Then this I leave the same, all this I leave the same. Here is where I turn off a few stuff. Most of the time, I don't even see a warden. I don't even come near one because they don't exist on 1.12.2. Then, I turn off block explosion drop decay. Meaning explosions drop stuff. Same with mob explosions, meaning creepers drop stuff when they blow up. And everything here I leave the same. Now I can... Well, I could have already turned it back on, but I just got used to it. But let's get into the world. It takes some time loading in the game. So my recording stopped. I couldn't stop recording, so I resorted to closing OBS and it lost the recording, sadly. But what basically happened, I loaded in the game, showed off how the fucking, what's it called, shaders look like. and show the differences between accents, swords, and damage res, and you could spam like in old Minecraft. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.